Hello and welcome to this podcast. This is Paul Simon from Rising East, and I'm joined by Jack Bailey, Benaya Kouame, captain of the men's volleyball team, and Bryce Boan. Guys, how are you all doing today?
Feeling good, doing good.
Yeah, mate. Feeling great, mate.
Excellent.
Brilliant. Guys, I was at your game last week, and I must say, probably one of the most tantalizing games I've watched in a very, very long time. I think it might have even topped the first leg against Essex. How do you guys think? What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, honestly, great game, man. I had a lot of fun during that game. I mean, it was like ups and downs, right? Stressful at times, but overall, it was good, isn't it?
I played some good ball. I mean, they've brought out some of their starters compared to last time. So that was something that we had to deal with right off the bat, but
So you feel like Essex might have been holding back in the first game potentially?
a little bit, yeah. They didn't have their starting setter in, or they were starting outside, right? And then when they
I think
did
Lib
that,
as well, no?
Yeah.
Lib was the same.
Lib didn't come to the second.
Yeah.
They're starting Lib didn't
Yeah,
come
they
to the
didn't
second
start,
game.
yeah.
So
Exactly.
he played the same Lib played, but yeah, so that was something to deal with because that setter's quite good. He runs a very efficient offense. So, but the boys came out strong and we started off early and kept going. So it's good.
Yeah.
Guys, after that game, you managed to maintain your title. So far unbeaten in Bucks.
Oh yeah, top of the league.
Bakey, man.
Top of the league. How many games is that so far?
I'm going 5.
Five.
Five.
Five out of 5.
5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
2
think
5
that's-
setters. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what? I've got it written here. That's the first season UEL has beaten Essex in both legs. Let
Yeah.
alone one leg.
Yeah.
Which usually we would never really beat them away,
Yeah.
and we beat them away first game of the season. Pretty good. Feeling
It's a
good.
great start, man. Since I've been here, we haven't beaten them.
There we go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, Essex is the one that really pushes us.
It's the only one that really pushes
It's
us
the
so
only one
far.
that. Well, no, you don't want to say that, but yeah, Essex is good. Like they bring in internationals, right? They got money, so they're always going to be good competition.
For sure.
But we have a quite international team this year as well, don't we?
Yeah, see, that's what I was going to say. The reason we're winning is because we have the Canadians on the team. That's simple,
Okay.
but-
He's
And
not wrong.
besides
Wait,
yourself, who else is Canadian on the team?
So Remy,
Remy
or
and
Libero,
yeah, there we go.
and me. So
There we go. Remy, I think he played an amazing game.
Remy's a
did.
phenomenal volleyball player.
Honestly.
He,
Honestly.
we're very lucky to have someone of his caliber playing on our team, and I think he was a massive part on us beating them. And I also think for the future, for the rest of this game or rest of the season, I think he'll be huge. So
JB, you're not from London originally yourself.
No, I'm from Northern Ireland, so I'm technically an international, but also a national. It's been great fun being here, playing with all the guys, and I think we're going to win everything. Quite
But
literally.
it's not your first season here at UEL like Bryce,
No, I was here 2 years ago, then I had to go home for 2 years, and
but now you're back.
finally back, and we're ready to win it all, so it's all good.
Amen.
We're starting again. We're going again. And a great group of people to be with as well.
But we've been trying to get Burr back for like 2 years straight. But he told me to come to UBO and then he left. What's going on?
Whoops, that was my bad.
yeah,
Can't lie.
But you're all here together now.
yeah.
And like I said, we've got an amazing roster, amazing team. And I really, really do hope that we finish the end of this South Division on top, unbeaten. Let's keep it that way.
Yeah,
Just a
I'd
few
like
more
to keep
games
that.
to go.
We
That's all.
were just halfway through though.
Yeah, we just
Got
got
5 more.
2 games against Bristol, 1 against UCL, and 1 against Imperial.
Yeah, halfway
Imperial,
through.
that's
And
the last
Bournemouth?
game, and that's at home.
I think
we got one more Bournemouth
it's
as well.
Bournemouth. I don't know which one of the two. It's the last game. Bournemouth will be away. Imperial will be home. Yeah,
Mhm.
I think Imperial was the last game. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
it feels good though. It feels good to win.
yeah.
I
It does.
It feels good to win.
Doesn't feel good to lose.
Doesn't feel good to lose. I've lost a lot in my university career, so coming here is a little bit of a change. Starting to win, so it feels good.
Yeah,
life,
for sure.
Bryce, how does the league in Canada compare to the league you're playing here in the UK?
It's interesting. The format and structure of volleyball here, obviously, it's what's the word? Smaller. Is that the right word in England? So it's a little bit different. It's a little bit more. Guess you could say lax, but there's a lot of talent as well. So when I think of teams like ours and I think of Essex, I'm like, yeah, like this is a good team. Like this team could compete back home pretty well. And then there's
And you get to meet the guys up north as well.
yeah,
And you guys definitely going to see them in the
Oh,
tournament.
oh for sure, yeah, for sure. But compared to like the league back home, it's just bigger. It's just a bigger spot. More players, more teams, more universities.
Televised as well in Canada?
It's televised as well. So yeah, it's pretty good competition. But you know, like when you put a lot of that talent together, like on our team, I feel like we do pretty solid in that league back home. So it is nice that way.
I think that's what I like about this program so much. We've got so many different mixes of talent and guys coming from different places, right? So like you said, guys from Canada, guys from America, guys like yourself here from London.
Mm-hmm.
Like how have you like managed to, mix in with all of your teammates like these past couple of years?
It's been absolutely amazing this year. It's been so easy. Like my first year was quite hard without Ben, but this year whenever I came back, obviously I knew Ben. Met Bryce and Asda randomly one day. Didn't even know who he was. We just met each other.
And just for context, Asda is around the corner.
Yeah, it's like where we just go
Grocery
straight. Yeah,
Grocery store, yeah.
we just all like clicked together really easily. Like first 2 weeks, it was just the best time we've ever had, and it's still going. So it's a good team, great quality
You guys
all
have one
around.
semester together to come, so.
Exciting.
Yeah, man. Honestly, bro, for myself, like very similar to JB, it was like really hard to like mix in with especially the Americans for the first 2 years. Like I'm not saying it's because of you guys. I'm just saying like the ones that we had. I'm not gonna say they were bad. Like they were good people, but when it came to playing together, it was not dynamics was not there.
Individualized.
Yeah,
it was,
they're trying to run their system here, which doesn't work too well.
No, but I don't even know what it was. It was just like we got so many good players, put them in the same team, and team self-destructed. It just made no sense. But for some reason this year, the individuals we got managed to mash.
I think something about that makes it difficult is people like, and London's a big place, so people live far over, so like you're not always close knit together. So I think having a lot of people, we have a lot of people here for the first time, like first years, so we're all like kind of on campus for the most part.
Yeah.
And having that majority helps bring in other people, so that way we spend more time together
For sure.
compared to maybe in past years or something like 2 people
Nah,
on campus.
for sure. That's literally what it was though. Like we spend so much time outside of volleyball together that even if there is an issue, they bring it up quickly, get rid of it.
Yeah, it's solved.
Compared to past years where it's just been silence.
Just
Yeah.
for sure.
That's something I wanted to talk about. I wasn't able to make it down to Crystal Palace on Sunday. I would have really wanted to, but we got someone who's maybe a little less happy than the other 2 guys on the table. Just for context, Bryce and Ben, they both play for Mallory Eagles, our partner team here at UEL.
Good call.
JB plays for
London Giants.
But
Whoa.
his heart belongs there.
You know what it is? What it is? I didn't get invited back to UEL for reasons unknown, but I got to move, playing Super League stuff, and I get to play against these guys in a week time.
Yeah, 8th.
Yeah, so it's going to be an exhilarating experience.
It was quite exciting. Even watching from home, I was the first. It was like they called it the inaugural live Volleyball England event.
Yeah,
So-
it's the first like live event outside
Exactly,
opening
yeah.
weekend, so it's the sport's going to the right place at least.
Yeah,
I've talked to-
I think they're trying to do it up north for the women's as
Yeah,
well.
they're doing up in Leeds
Yeah.
this
And from
weekend.
what I've heard, I think Mallory are trying to host it as well, which would really help. These events really help the teams in London, across the country as well. It helps boost some outreach. Guys from back home can also watch the games, which is amazing.
Yeah.
It doesn't really compare to your, televised outreach back home in Canada, but I would say it's a great starting point.
Yeah, it's definitely moving in the right
So
direction,
It's still pretty
100%.
good, but
especially with the Tower Flex down. It was nice to play on that.
Yeah, I'm surprised they got that out. They
Yeah,
don't usually do that, but
just some clubs run it differently, I guess.
shout out Little Giants.
yeah.
London Giants, London
Sorry,
Giants.
London.
I guess I have a question for everyone here. What do you think puts us above the why are we undefeated so far? Like what's really working? I have some thoughts, but I'm just curious what you guys think.
I just think honestly, because my first year here, we got beat by a Nottingham team. They had some really good players, but they had some not really good players. But the reason they won, they had a horrible start to the season, fixed their stuff. It was because they were really, really good friends off the court. I think that contributes so much more than people actually realize. If you're really good friends, you fight for each other for every point. instead of just being like, oh, well, you know what, I'm not going to see him tomorrow, so
Mm-hmm.
I'll just leave it. Sort of thing that happened my first year. Guy wanted to fight me. He didn't show up for 2 weeks. Not going to name names, but
yeah, but we don't condone violence here.
Yeah, no violence.
No violence.
No violence. Just be friends.
Violence.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. But from a more technical perspective, you know, just kind of looking at everything. Me personally, I'm a libero. I've played libero for 5 years, and now I'm swinging on the outside here. at
And a lot
UEL.
of people who wouldn't know that background information, they would say that you've made quite a smooth transition, if anything.
Yeah,
Very
thanks.
smooth.
I used to
Very.
play like in high school
Mm.
before that, but so obviously that helps with the passing. And then we have Remy, who's also that top tier caliber player who can pass, and then
Yeah.
we have Ben too. So on that serve receive line, feel like, you know, especially watching the Essex game, their setter's kind of running around all over the court, and we're kind of buttering our setter up by putting him on the spot. And I think people forget that passing is the most important part of the
There you go.
game. And if, you know, us three are on the court, it's like, who are you really serving to
I mean,
put out a system?
last night when I was editing your Instagram reel that I filmed for you guys last week, that's going to get uploaded soon. Yeah, I'm still
Yeah.
waiting on another video to be edited. But one thing I noticed, like when I was going through my clips editing, like the past couple games, it was mainly attack clips. But
Mhm.
what I realized was that I was filming you guys in serve receive so much more. And I think it was because of the quality.
Mhm.
Serve receive quality was so much higher. And like Bryce is saying, I think that's what guys puts you apart.
Yeah, definitely think we're one of the better, probably the top half of the league, definitely in passing in the whole nation.
It'd be great to see some statistics on
For
that.
what?
Probably,
No, I think
probably
we're top.
first.
Yeah,
I think
honestly,
we're the
I
best.
like I could look at our team and
We'll get statistics for that.
Like
We'll get
statistic
them,
wise,
yeah.
like I always look at my
Like
own
we-
statistics, and I look at around me, like we're probably, like if we're doing a 3-point passing scale, we're probably around a 2.5, 2.6.
Yeah.
Like
We're high.
as a group. Like,
Yeah,
I'd say we're at
pretty
least
high.
top 3 in the country.
It's
When
got-
it comes
it's
to
gotta
buds,
be.
universities, easy.
And that helps so much with the rest of our game. Like we have a stud, we have Dalton on either
Yeah.
pin, right?
Hmm.
And if you give him a solo block, it's over. You know, Ben, it's over. Our middles, like
Yeah, but
we
then
have-
you've got to give credit to Joel for that.
yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna
absolutely,
say, I was gonna say.
absolutely.
Situations like I haven't shown Bryce the reel yet, but how many times did you
Bro,
guys see
the amount of times
both Dylan
Dalton,
and Dalton up with no block?
it's
Oh yeah,
It was.
he draws
He's a
blockers really good.
crazy fine for an undergrad.
And it just makes everything easier and easier and easier. If the pass is there, he can do whatever he wants and show his ability, rather than just like running to a ball and
Yeah.
put it to the outside. And I
Yeah.
think that allows him to flourish, and then our attackers get to pop off.
There you go.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
Guys, I'm just weary for time. I really wish that we could like carry on this conversation, and we will. What do you guys think? I think we should carry this on.
yeah,
Maybe
Yeah,
another
very
time,
good.
get some
for
more
sure,
episodes out.
sure.
But for now, just to conclude this episode, thoughts for the next couple games. I think we already touched on it, but where do you guys see yourselves at the end of this season?
Picking up that gold medal
honestly.
in Bucks final.
I
Excited for it.
I wouldn't say seeing myself picking it up, but I see us going for
Yeah.
that, and I see us getting close.
I just say just take one game at
And
a
you
time.
winning.
One
Yeah.
game at a time.
One game.
Exactly. Thank
Beat
you.
every team in front of us
Exactly.
whenever it comes to it.
Great
We know we've
mindset.
got the home games for the whole way through to lead to the finals, so
Yeah.
we just got to take it one game at a time at this point because we've
Yeah.
beat
I
the
like that mindset. It's great.
we've beat the best team in the league. In quotation marks.
Yeah, statistically they are the best. I was gonna say UCL tomorrow as well. Supposed to be like third, top
Yeah.
3 with us and Essex in South. But to be honest, like
UCL's a good team.
they came to us.
Yeah.
They came to us. It was a
What
fun
time is your game tomorrow?
I think it's 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
3
3
o'clock.
p.m. 3
Yeah.
p.m.
Yeah.
It's like
Brilliant. Well, I think there's going to be a good turnout following last week's game.
They should.
Yeah.
They should. It's away.
A lot of people are
Summertown Centre.
So the one just outside Houston.
Yeah, Houston
There you
Station.
go. So people are going to head down there, probably watch that
They
game
should
after last
to
week.
watch us bounce a few balls and pass a few balls.
come cheer us on. Yeah, volleyball games are fun. They're hype. They're rowdy.
Especially if you
Let's
see
get it,
Bryce.
let's get it.
Bryce is one to celebrate everything. You should watch his crazy reactions. They're
There you
fun.
go. Guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
I really
you.
appreciate it. It was
you.
lovely talking to you.
You too, of course.
As well.
Guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.